When thinking about how to build good habits, most people think about all of the bad habits they already have. From nail biting to staying up too late watching TV, we all have habits we wish we didn't. Human beings form habits as a way of being more efficient. Habits allow you to act without too much thought or deliberation. So, how do we go about forming good habits? Let's just dive right into the 3 building blocks of habit formation. So, how do we go about building new habits? Habits are built through cues, repetition, and reinforcement. Understanding what each of these 3 building blocks of habit formation mean can help you to have the tools necessary to effectively build good habits. Cues. Cues are the context in which habit change occurs, and include reminders or signals to engage in a habit. These can include location, time of day, setting alarms/reminders on your phone, the presence of other people, or another action that precedes the habit you want to build. To ensure you have effective cues, it is often helpful to build an implementation plan ahead of time that incorporates the cues you will be able to utilize in building a new habit. One very helpful cue is something called piggybacking. This entails tying a new habit to an existing good habit you already have. Repetition. The second part of habit building is repetition. Research has shown that the simple repetition of an action can help lead to good habit formation. The key here is finding a way to repeat the intended action enough to lead to it becoming habitual. There are many useful tools to help remind you to perform the action you would like to become a habit. These include setting reminders on your phone, having an accountability partner, having calendar notifications set up, having a place or app to check it off your to-do list. Reinforcement. Reinforcement can be negative or positive in nature. People tend to want to repeat behaviors that produce positive results or avoid behaviors that result in something negative. Having rewards for the intended behavior is especially important as you are starting the process of habit formation. For example, let's say you establish a reward system in which after you have meditated for 5 days in a row, you will get yourself a fun coffee from your favorite coffee shop. Having a reward to look forward to can often make up for the loss of enjoyable activities. A very important piece of advice when building new habits is to work on only one habit at a time. That way, your store of willpower can be channeled into completing that one habit, increasing your odds of success. Trying to change too much at one time can be overwhelming and result in you being unable to change anything. Coming up next, I'm going to be talking about the problem many people run into with reinforcement, and I'll share a hack with you that is going to help you avoid this problem through the effective reinforcement of habits. So stay tuned for that, but first like this video and let us know in the comments below what one new habit do you want to form. We are so curious to see your comments. So, what's the catch? The problem many people run into with reinforcement is that they don't create a specific enough reward or pay attention to the specific drawbacks of not engaging in intended behavior. For example, the reward "I can sleep in on the weekends if my cortisol levels decrease" is broad and most likely wouldn't be specific enough to help you incorporate meditation into your daily routine. The reinforcement of a habit will often be most effective when you start to notice benefits. After several days of practicing morning meditation, you may notice that you are feeling less jittery and anxious in general. Or you may notice that you are starting to sleep better. These noticeable improvements in your daily life will only serve to reinforce the habit you are trying to form. So be sure to check in periodically as you are forming a new habit. Make note of any positive changes you are noticing. Building a new habit can seem daunting at first. Using these habit building blocks will help give you the tools you need to make those changes. Just remember, you want to try to focus on one habit at a time and then build on it from there. Be patient with yourself and tackle one new habit at a time. If you want to learn more about building new habits, improving your financial situation and enjoying a comfortable financial future in general, make sure you check out these 2 videos right here. I'll see you in the next one.